Greetings, fellow poets, and welcome to another exciting edition of Poetry 101. I'm your teaching artist, Darian Dauchan. What time is it, you ask? That's right, it's personification time. Can you feel it?
I'm a poet, you're a poet, get ready to write.
Scribble. This is the sound of me who speaks through ink, weapon mightier than the sword. I command you to write. Use me as a vessel through which all blessings flow. Now go right for pleasure, right for pain, right for ever, right for change, right for specifics, right to be prolific, right to learn, right to grow, right to yearn, right to glow. Steady with this train of thought, right to uplift, right because it's a gift, right to believe, right at a need, right for health, right for wealth, right hard, right fast, right vivid, right to move, right to soothe, right to unite, right to malfunction the mic, right without all the hype, right like you're boxing on fight night, right to shine your light, right now you run out of ink and you can't think of nothing else to write. Right to cure that ache that shakes and quakes in your guts. Right under your fingers snap and your knuckles crack. Because it's the only way you know how to make sense in this society of static. And that's why every day you go at it and write. Now put me down and give praise to the pen. And tomorrow we'll start again. And in your dreams are here. Scribble. All right, and raise the roof for that poem. Raise the roof, 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 raise the roof. Okay, so the poem that you just heard is called a personification poem. Can you say personification? Personification. Correct. And a personification poem is where you take a place or a thing and you give it human characteristics and emotions. So, for example, for that poem, I did a personification poem on the pen, right? If you remember at the beginning of the poem, I said, this is the sound of me who speaks through ink, weapon mightier than the sword, I command you to write. So what I'm doing is I'm giving the poem, the pen, the opportunity to speak, right? And pens can't really speak in real life. So that's how you are personifying something, right? So what I want us to do now is I want you to pick an object, any object, but particularly one object that you know really, really well, right? And I want you to take a sheet of paper or either a document, and I want you to write down this particular object. So, for example, I'm going to pick what do I have here? Oh, boom. I have a Rubik's Cube, right? I know a Rubik's Cube very well because I solve it every day. So I would write down Rubik's Cube, right? And now below that, after you've written what object you have, below that, I want you to write down what are some of the characteristics of this object that you picked. So how would you describe the object? So for example, with the Rubik's Cube, you know, it's light, right? It's sleek, right? It's smooth, it's colorful, right? It's durable, right? It's flexible. So again, just writing down a couple of descriptive words for the object. Okay? Now below that, what I want you to do is I want you to write down what is the purpose of the object. What do you think the purpose of the object is? So for example, again, if we're talking about the pen, right? The purpose of the pen is for people to be able to write their thoughts and emotions on paper, right? And I think that the purpose of the Rubik's Cube is for people to use their mind in a very neat way, right? So again, you would write down what the purpose of the object is. Now lastly, below that, what I want you to do is I want you to speak in the voice of this object. So think about your object. Is your object, is it angry a lot? Is it sad? Is it confident? Is it shy? What do you think would be the voice of this particular object, right? So I think for the Rubik's Cube, I think the Rubik's Cube is very, very smart, right? And I think it's hard to solve, so I think it's a little like cocky, right? So I think, you know, if I were to write in the voice of the Rubik's Cube, I would say, good luck trying to solve me, buddy, right? So I'd write that down, right? Or nice try, but it's going to take more than that to figure me out, right? So again, that's what I would write down for the Rubik's Cube. All right, so now what I want you to do is your mission, should you choose to accept it, and you must, is to write your own personification poem in 5 minutes. So here's how this is going to work, okay? So I'm going to say ready, set, write, and what you're going to do is you're going to pause the video, and I'm going to stay here in a really, really cool pose, And after you hit about 4 minutes, I want you to unpause the video and I'll give you a 1-minute warning, okay? But what I want you to do is I want you to use any of the things that you've already listed, right? Or you can use all of them in your poem. So, for example, you could start with describing the object, right? Or you could start with the voice that you've created for the object. Or you could start by talking about what its purpose is. And also think about what are some of the object's friends? What are some of the object's enemies, okay? So, enough of talking, let's get to writing. So everyone please raise up your pens, raise up your pencils, or raise up your fingers like you're getting ready to type, and ready, set, write. Pause the video. And 1-minute warning. So what you want to do is you kind of want to review all the stuff that you have so far, wrapping up whatever you've done, right? You want to try to get to the end. It's always important that you have a beginning, a middle, and an end of a poem, particularly for a first draft, right? So that's what we're trying to get to. So hopefully that's why I'm giving you the time now to make sure that you can get down to your last couple of lines, all right? So you have about 30 seconds. So wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. You can do it, 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 you can do it. I believe in you. So just wrap up and make sure that, you know, if there's anything that you want to tweak, now's the time to do it. And if you're good, then just hang back and chill. All right, here we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, so what we're going to do now is before we share our words with one another, we want to make sure that we are energized and we're pumped and we are ready to deliver our poems in the best way possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an exercise called Crazy Eights. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our left arm. So this is actually my right arm, but it's left for you guys. You're going to take your left arm. We're going to shake it out. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to take our right arm and shake it out and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to take our left leg and shake it out and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to take our right leg and shake it out and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do our whole body. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to come back to the left arm, right? And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right arm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are counting down, and it's going to go progressively faster as we go. Okay. So important thing to understand though is that this is not just about it's not just a physical exercise, but it's also a voice exercise. So make sure that you articulate all of the numbers because that's super important. All right. So hopefully you guys are ready. I hope you're ready. You ready? You ready? All right. Let's do it. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, raise the roof, raise the roof, raise the roof, raise the roof, raise the roof. Okay, so we're energized, we're pumped, we are ready to do it. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to transform this classroom into a, wait for it, open mic. That's right. And what is an open mic? An open mic is an open stage, an open platform for poets to share their words, to share their voices with the community, where everyone listens, we share, and we support. So here's how it's going to work. So your teacher is going to be the MC, the host. All right, I'm a teacher, and I'm the hostess with the mostest. Boom, boom, boom. Woo! And you guys are the main event. So it's going to go a little something like this. All right, and first up, coming to the virtual stage, the virtual open mic. Please, everybody, raise the roof for Justine. Hi, I'm Justine. I just wrote this. This is brand new. Okay, here we go. Staples are my teeth. I love eating paper. Yum, 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 yum. I keep things organized and together. Me and glue are mortal enemies. Who am I? I am a stapler. Thank you. Mwah. All right, and raise the roof one more time for Justine. Giving love to the staplers. No love to the glue. And there you have it, folks. Now it's your turn. Remember, deliver your poem with confidence, with clarity, and with heart, and above all, have fun. That's it. My job is done. Have fun, peace, and poetry.